This is Paul for Redneck Sports. I believe that everybody should win in life, or at least attempt to. The first three maxims of General Robert Neyland's game maxims, I believe apply to everybody. The team that makes the fewest mistakes will win. Play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. If at first the game or the breaks go against you, don't let up. Put on more steam. Welcome to the channel. Now let's discuss some sports. Like, subscribe, comment. Show what your opinion is. Let me know if you like what you've seen. And I thank you for your support. Howdy y'all, this is Paul with Redneck Sports. If you want to talk to me via social media, just check me out in my link tree down below. If you want to help me out via Patreon, that link's down there as well. So folks, we have a development when it comes to the Pac-12 that I'm sitting here a little confused with. I don't know what to think of it. I don't know how we should think about it, because the Pac-12, well, the Pac-2 just added 4 new teams. And does this make them into consideration for when they get 2 more teams? Does this mean that they'll become the Pac-12, well, okay, in this case, Pac-8, and make them a Power 5 team or Power 5 conference again? I don't think so. But at the same time, at least it's starting to do some things for that very old and very historic conference name. But at the same time, what's it really mean? Okay, to start out with, the teams that Oregon State and Washington State are adding. Boise State, which in all honesty, this is one of those teams that at times can be a powerhouse. I'm not sure if they'll still be able to be in that category, but hey, they're an interesting program. San Diego State, interesting program, has its ups and downs. I think it should have been a little bit better off. Colorado State, Colorado State's one of those teams that rarely does it have a good team when it comes to football. Fresno State, sometimes, but that's just 4 teams. It's not like that adding these 4 teams is going to do much. It's going to add, right now they're just a collection of colleges because you have to have 8 to be officially called a conference. Adding these 4 does not make it a conference yet. Now look, depending on who the next 2 are that they add, Washington State, Oregon State, they have some realistic ability to build up to being CFP contenders. Boise State, in my opinion, if they go back to their older ways, get the right coach, they have a chance to be a CFP contender. Colorado State, San Diego State, Fresno State, yeah, no, they're not CFP contenders. They've got a lot of building to do. They've got a lot of money to spend. And why should they spend that kind of money? Honestly. So, does that mean that the new PAC, whatever they're going to call themselves, that maybe they'll keep Pac-12, maybe they'll get to 12 teams? But here's the thing. I don't think that they should really be considered a Pac-5, or I mean a Power 5. Power 5 means that you are a nightmare for the group of 5. Power 5 means that you're able to compete with the Big 12, SEC, Big 10. Okay, anybody can compete with the ACC. Let's not even go into the ACC. The ACC is just really weak. So it comes down to this. They're not at this point looking like they have a reason to be called a Power Five conference. So they can't really move in those circles. If they add the rest of the Mountain West, not really. Even then, not really. So this is a good move, yes, but not a move that will really excite anybody for the CFP. Look, this is good for college football to have a PAC, whatever. I would love to see it to get back to 12, but if it stays at 8, if they can get two more teams, cool. And I'm not going to speculate as to who's going to be there. That's for insiders to pay attention to. But there's a lot more to see before the end comes. There has to be a new way of doing things. And the way the profit sharing and how they were making money in the old Pac 12 didn't make any sense. They were talking about going on like Apple TV, and that's not good for them. People have cable. People who watch football have cable. Why? Because cable is the best way to get the games that they want to see. You keep going on to these streaming services, and after a while, people are just going to go, you know what? No. And that's going to hurt your brand. Ooh, you've got people from these schools that are interested in going onto the streaming services. Fine, but it's not going to make up for the amount of money that a conference should be able to make. That's why it's always made sense to keep it on ABC, NBC, CBS, the classic three. Throw in Fox because of the old UHF days. And TNT, ESPN, and the other cable services, cool, just a little bit more. Now it's gotten to the point where streaming services are trying to take over everything, but it's going to implode on itself because nobody wants to have multiple streaming services just to watch college football. And you're going to hurt the game if you keep doing this. Quit worrying about the money, start worrying about where the fans are going to go. Because right now, that ain't making any sense if you're looking at the streaming services. And this is a power conference, should be a power conference that probably isn't going to be one after now. So it's going to be Group of Six, Power Four, with the ACC being whatever the ACC is. But this is just some stuff to think about. This has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. Thank you for watching this video. I've had some fairly good success with all of my Redneck Sports stuff, and I hope you enjoyed the topic. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, all that rigmarole, and also just let me know what you want to hear about. I'll give a redneck spin to this stuff. Let me tell you, I love sports. So, I love people that want to join me in that. This has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.